Golden Retriever owners, you already know where this is going. You saw the title, and you just sighed. You didn't even click, and your dog already embarrassed you in spirit. Because if someone ever broke into your house, your Golden wouldn't bark, they wouldn't growl, they wouldn't protect the family. They'd grab a toy, wiggle their entire body, and show the burglar where you keep the good snacks. Let's just say it out loud. Golden Retrievers have never met a stranger, only friends they haven't kissed yet. If you own a Golden, this video is about to hurt a little, but in a very, this is my dog kind of way. You tell people, oh, he's friendly. What you really mean is, he will emotionally attach to you in under 3 seconds. You don't walk your Golden.
Ow.
You escort them to meet their adoring public. Every walk takes 40 minutes longer than planned because your dog is busy networking. They see a stranger, and their brain just goes, oh, my people. The mailman, best friend, the delivery driver, soulmate, that random person standing across the street minding their own business, chosen family. You try to pull them away, and your Golden looks back at you like, why are you kidnapping me from my real parents? And let's talk about the wagging. Not tail wagging, full body wagging. Your dog doesn't wag their tail, they wag their entire skeleton. It's like their bones are made of jelly. Someone makes eye contact, and suddenly your Golden is vibrating like a broken washing machine. And that smile, that giant, dopey, open-mouth smile. They look so happy it makes strangers think you're lying when you say, no, really. He's like this with everyone. Because Golden Retrievers don't just like people, they love people. Immediately, aggressively, with no warning. Your dog would sell you for a little bit of attention. Not for food, not for toys, just for someone to say, oh, hi, buddy. You could raise them from a tiny puppy, feed them, train them, protect them. And one day a stranger scratches behind their ears and your Golden is like, I have found my truth. Let's be honest. If a burglar broke in, your Golden would help them carry the TV out. It'd be like, careful with that corner. Do you want the remote too? You can have my bed. It's comfier. You try to teach them to bark at strangers, and they just wag harder. You say, who's that? In a serious voice, and they respond with pure joy. You wanted a guard dog? You've got a welcome committee. You say the word protective, and every Golden owner just laughs through the pain. Protective of what? Your personal space? Absolutely not. Your emotional boundaries? Gone. Your groceries. Maybe if there's chicken involved. Goldens are not alert dogs. They are alert greeters. They hear a noise at the door and think, guest. They hear footsteps and think, surprise party. No? They hear someone sneeze 3 houses away and think, I should go check on them. You don't need a doorbell. Your Golden announces visitors by slamming their entire body into the door with excitement. And then there's the eye contact. It's that intense, hopeful staring. They lock eyes with strangers from across a park like they're saying, please choose me. They don't understand the concept of danger. Their only survival instinct is affection. You see a sketchy-looking person, and your Golden is already sitting politely, waiting for pats. You pull them back and apologize. Sorry, he just loves everyone. And the stranger says, I wish my dog was like that. No, you don't. Because this is the same dog that abandons you at the dog park. You unclip the leash, and poof, they're gone. Not running away. Running toward love. They don't look back. They don't check in. They're like, thank you for raising me. I have other parents now. They bounce between strangers, collecting compliments like loyalty points. And when you finally have to leave, your Golden hesitates. They look at the new people, then back at you, and back at the new people. You know exactly what they're thinking. This was a difficult choice. Let's talk about recall. You call their name, they hear you, just don't care because someone else is touching them. Your voice competes with belly rubs and loses every single time. You could be yelling, emergency, treats, chicken, and if a stranger whispers, hi puppy, your Golden is gone. Gosh, they would follow a stranger into the ocean. If that stranger just smelled friendly. And somehow, despite all of this, they're still perfect. That's the problem. They're too sweet to be mad at. They look at you with that face, that soft, gentle, loving face. And you forget they just embarrassed you in public. Again, you can't stay mad at a dog whose entire personality is joy. They don't have a mean bone in their body. It's mostly because All their bones are busy wagging. Golden retrievers believe the world is good. They wake up every day assuming everyone is nice. They trust first and ask questions. Never. They think every hand is there to pet them, every voice is there to praise them, and every human exists purely for friendship. And somehow, they're usually right. That's why people fall in love with them instantly. That's why strangers say, "This dog just made my day." It's why kids feel safe around them, and why stressed people relax when a golden leans into them. They are walking serotonin. But as an owner, you know the truth. You do not own a guard dog. You own a social butterfly in a fur coat. You own a dog who would happily move in with anyone who says their name nicely. You own a dog who thinks danger is a myth invented to delay playtime. And yet you wouldn't change a thing, because at the end of the day, they choose you. Even if they flirt with everyone else first, even if they embarrass you daily, they still come home. They still curl up next to you. And they still look at you like you are their absolute favorite person in the world. Even if you're clearly not the only one. Golden Retriever owners, this is your sign to admit it in the comments. Does your dog greet burglars like family? Or does your dog abandon you for attention? Comment, "This is my dog," if you felt personally attacked. If you're watching this thinking, "Wow, that sounds exactly like my Golden," congratulations. You don't have a guard dog, you have a Golden Retriever. And honestly, the world could use a lot more of them. Thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe to help this content reach more people who love dogs as much as we do. I'm building this channel alongside my studies, so every subscription makes a real difference. If you can subscribe, that helps a lot, and if you can't, I'm still really glad you're here.